I'm a financial advisor. I have my own company called Mueller and Associates, very clever. And my licenses are through New York Life, or the securities arm of New York Life, which is called NyLife Securities and Eagle Strategies. I've used this information from the Pacific Institute in all areas of my life. Last year, I decided I would try to be the #1 person at the company, which I managed to succeed. But in the middle of that run, which was a year-long run, I also set some other goals. I set a goal to find somebody worthy of loving, and I found him. And I set a goal to buy some property, and I did that. So I use it in all areas of my life, and I find that it's not a choice of working in one area or the other. That's what's great about the information, is that you get to set goals in lots of areas of your life. I mean, that's what this information has taught me, is that you don't have to bite down on things, right? You don't have to knuckle under and do it and work 40, 50, 80, 100, 110 hours a week. I mean, I worked 9 to 5 when I did this. I set the goal, and I let my reticular activating system open up and find the people to talk to, and you have rapid growth and expansions in all areas of your life. It's almost like you've got a magic box. I just started doing better and better at the company and setting higher and higher goals. I started saying, well, if I could double my income last year, then let's double it this year. Let's play that game. If I doubled it this year, then how about doubling it next year? And so I doubled my income, and those start to be pretty big numbers. I mean, they start small, but they start to be big when you double them. And I did that for a number of years. And, after a while, you start thinking, wow, I could pretty much do anything I want if I set my mind on it and I challenge my own beliefs. And then the next thing, so you're in the top 50 people of the company for 10, 12 years, and you start thinking, those people on stage who are #1, which when I first started were like, whoa. I mean, they're just people like me. You feel like you're capable of more, right? But somehow or another, that's the way I felt. I thought, I was capable of a lot, but why am I living this life that makes me feel I'm a little more measly? In fact, it was sort of, the longer I was doing it and the more I was not doing well, the worse I was feeling about myself inside. I think on a day-to-day basis, I might not have been able to measure that, but when I look at it, I was kind of on a downhill slope of my assessment of my own abilities to create things and make things happen. So when I got on that uphill slope, which was the Pacific Institute for me, I just had little victory after little victory, little victory, and then I started thinking, oh, this stuff works, and this works, and it works bigger, and you start getting more and more intensely into it. So I think most people live unfulfilled lives. What is that phrase? A life of quiet desperation. So many people do. And then to discover after all of that the key's in your own pocket, and all you have to do is take it out of your pocket, put it in the lock, open it up, and the whole world's out there for you. That's what the Pacific Institute has done for me.